So you've watched some of my videos. I got you all hot and bothered. You're ready to go. You go sign up for PropStream. You got your comping software. You go sign up for Speed to Lead. You even spend the $200 for the coupon club. Now you're ready to go. You go to bed at night. Oh, feeling good. You're ready to be a wholesaler. RJ told me this is the plan. I'm going to go from 0 to 1,000,000 just using 4 different systems. And then the next day, you start buying coupon club leads for Speed to Lead. You call the first seller. And that seller says, well, Zillow says that my house is worth $250,000, but my BFF in LA sold their house for $1 million, and it's half the size of mine. So I'd like to get $500,000. Okay, well, that's not going to work. You call the next seller. Are you a wholesaler? Because I'm not doing any business with you scumbag wholesalers. Click. Okay, well, that was interesting. Call the next seller. Voicemail. Call the next one. Voicemail. Call the next one. Voicemail. It's over. Plan didn't work. RJ lied. Wholesaling's a scam. Can't do it. Now, you guys might think I'm over exaggerating, but this is actually happening. Like, I am seeing post after post after post all over Facebook where people are concerned. They're wanting to make changes to the business strategy after buying 5, 6, 7, 8 leads from Speed to Lead or property leads or LeadZolo or whatever lead provider it is that you've chosen. Guys, this would be like a football team after going 3 and out on their first drive, deciding cut the quarterback, fire the offensive coordinator. We're no longer going to pass the ball. We're going to go to the triple option. What are we talking about? You have to work the plan. You have to trust what I'm saying works. And this is why I show you guys, like, I'll buy the leads live, call the sellers live, show you the voicemails, show you the embrace no's, show you the calls that don't go well, and then eventually we'll get to the signed contract. This is also why inside of the plan, there are metrics that you have to hit. 1 out of 25 coupon club leads should lead to a closing. 1 out of 25. If you've only bought 10 leads, you're 15 short. How can we be making any decision in regards to our plan? We haven't even given it a shot. We bought 10 leads. We're 15 short of the metric to get to a signed contract, and we're saying it's not working. Half of them didn't pick up the phone. Of course they didn't pick up the phone. That's part of what we do. Our responsibility is to relentlessly follow up with these sellers until they answer the phone. You guys have got to buy in and trust that this is going to work, or it will never work for you. Unless just by blind luck on one of the first couple of leads ends up being the one. However, side note on the metric of 1 out of every 25 coupon club leads should lead to a contract, that's over the course of time. That's not you buy 25, you dial 25 one time, and you get a contract. I'm anticipating that there's going to be follow-up. There's going to be people that don't need to sell right now. They have a reason as to why the process can't take place for the next 2, 3, 4 months, right? Motivated sellers need us to be able to work around their time frame, not our desired timeline. So as I was thinking about this topic and how could I best convey this message to you outside of just ranting and raving to you guys, which I somewhat like to do, but also I want you guys to enjoy this content. I remembered there was a period of time where we used the CRM during the 50-50-50, and then we moved to another CRM. Now we've moved to Resimply as our new CRM. So I went and I looked. And so what I'm going to show you guys is the actual CRM that I used during the 50-day challenge. So this was Trello. We use this for free. Those are leads, actual leads. There you see the statuses, just like I showed you guys the other day in my video on how to manage your leads, right? Called, no answer, follow up. I have offer made, RJ and Cassie. Now, the reason why I have those statuses in there is because Cassie was also stepping in during my breaks, and we wanted to make sure that I wasn't calling the same sellers that she had previously spoken with and allow her to do the follow-up and whatnot, okay? Outside of that, this is exactly what I was showing you guys. Now, what I really want to show you here is this is over the course of 10 weeks, okay? So every lead that you see in this CRM was generated and worked on during a 10-week period. Called, no answer. I'm going to start scrolling down. That's a lot of leads. Follow-up. Again, a lot of leads. Offer made. Not as many. Still quite a few. The RJ list is contracts that were sent that were not signed. I have more leads that were contracts that were sent that were never signed than you guys are willing to buy leads in general. Like when you look at this, this is an astronomical amount of leads in here. Now, this is over 10 weeks, and you're like, well, I don't have the budget for that. Now, this ended up generating millions of dollars in revenue, 125 signed contracts. Just south of 70% of those made it to the closing table. And from there, this CRM, what you're seeing, we got more deals out of this. Okay. That was just what we got during that 10-week period. We then shifted to Monday, and we used Monday as our CRM, and we transferred all of these over there, and we continued to work them inside of our business, relentlessly following up and signing contracts and assigning those and making them to the closing table. This is early on when you're getting started and you're buying leads. You have to understand that you're building up that queue of leads that you're going to work over the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. At this point in time, I'm fairly certain that one of the reasons why I've been successful in wholesaling is that I don't give up. I don't panic and then just change the strategy. I'm looking at it and I'm going, okay, if someone were to tell me and show me, like I've shown you guys, that Speed Lead works, Lead Zolo works, Property Leads works every single time that I call those leads, then I'm going to look at that. I'm going to say there's no reason why I cannot do that inside of my business. However, I continuously hear my wholesale business is failing. I don't think that's the case. I think the problem is you have not actually created a wholesaling business yet. You're treating it like a hobby. Like, hey, it's something I'm testing out to see if I want to do or not. Hey, I'm going to try out Speed Lead. I'm going to buy 10 leads. Congratulations. You invested $290 in leads. You haven't even made it to like a bare minimum of an average cost per contract anywhere in the United States. Like, guys, it takes operating capital and guts to run a business. Like, you actually need to have a conversation with yourself and ask, am I willing to do this? Am I in a position to do this? Am I willing to buy 10 leads and then not get a deal, turn around the next day, buy 10 more leads, not get a deal, buy 10 more leads, continue to follow up on the other 20 leads. Like, that's what you have to be willing to do. Inside of the acquisitions phase, that is mandatory. It's not really an option, and it doesn't really matter who you listen to. You can either listen to my videos or anyone else that succeeds in the wholesaling industry, and we're all going to tell you the exact same thing, that your effort, your energy that you spend on getting a hold of these sellers that are unresponsive is what's the difference between success and failure. That is an absolute fact. The people that fail in this business are the ones that will call a seller 3 times and stop calling them. Whereas I have no problem calling them 30 times, 50 times, 100 times. It doesn't matter to me. You can literally go watch all 50 days of the 50-50-50, and you will hear me leave a voicemail to this sweet elderly lady named Georgia. Hi, this is Georgia. Leave me a voicemail. Every single day. She never answered the phone. We continued to follow up. On the flip side of that, we have actual closings of me getting a hold of someone after the 15th, 20th, 30th dial, where they say, yeah, I was just very busy. I had other things going on, but I desperately do need to sell this property. That's the difference between success and failure. So don't sit there early on and decide that you're going to fire the quarterback and change your entire game plan because you haven't even given the game plan an opportunity to succeed. Trust the process, buy in, and keep building the queue of leads. You have to buy all in on this, or it's not going to work. And yes, your wholesaling business will fail. That's what I got for you today, guys. I hope this resonated with you, and I hope it makes a difference moving forward for a lot of you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me a like. We'll see you guys tomorrow.